But you get a little bit outside London and things change. People are like, well, gosh, the economy in the United States is really strong and we kind of need more independence and we don't want to answer to Brussels. But today, and Sadiq Khan represents this, today it's all, you know, Trump bad, he's a bad person. If you support him, you're a bad person too. That's essentially their argument.
So it was 3 years ago, almost exactly 3 years ago, that Britons voted to leave the European Union in the most basic act of democracy, and they're still in. Has anybody noted to you that maybe their democracy's fake? Is anybody upset about that?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are upset about it, and that's why the political turmoil now leading to Theresa May's leaving on Friday. She nominally remains in office until a Conservative Party leader is selected to replace her. But unless this thing really happens on October 31st and Brexit happens, we will see another general election here in the UK, and then who knows? We might have Nigel Farage standing for the general election as the Brexit party is, because the Conservative Party at that point will be over, which is sad because a lot of us grew up remembering Margaret Thatcher and obviously the long history of the Conservative Party long before her in Britain. But it's over for the Conservative Party if they can't deliver on this, Tucker.
So one last question. So obviously, our country was once a colony of the country in which you're standing right now. So you can't help when you visit there to think of like maybe applicable lessons. Is there anything that you've seen that informs the way you feel about our country, lessons that we should be learning?
Yeah, as much as we complain, Tucker, about our representative democracy, and the will of the people is too hard to enact, and we're too distant from Washington. Well, that's true, but compared to the parliamentary system, where it moves at a glacial pace, and it's really difficult to break through, as Farage, frankly, did with this Brexit party. Be glad that you're in the United States, where every 4 years you actually have a meaningful choice, and every 2 years you can choose your representatives locally, because they're having a heck of a time here, actually enacting the will of the people on a fundamental issue of independence and sovereignty.
I don't think anybody even understands the parliamentary system. I certainly don't. I'll admit it.
And I'm off to Normandy. I'm off to Normandy, Tucker, tomorrow to interview the president.
I do understand that, and it's wonderful you're going there. I'll watch. Thank you, Laura Ingraham.
Thanks, Tucker.
In the UK.